kindness. Much of it barely noticed, I suspect, like the very air we breathe. In Berkeley, California, where I live, retired stevedore Joseph Charles, also known as the Waving Man, made it his mission to stand at a busy street corner waving to commuters every weekday morning for 30 years. He was famous for his bright yellow gloves, and if you rolled your window down to listen, cheerful greetings. To receive his kindness was to be reminded that the day itself was a gift from God, even if we're stuck in traffic. This is the kindness that's so much more than courtesy or politeness. It comes from an inner joy that asks nothing in return. In the language of biblical witness, kindness is bound up with God's own character, steadfast love, mercy, covenant faithfulness, exemplified by Greek words like Christotes or splanchnizomai. These kindnesses are not merely about having a pleasant disposition. They are a holy way of being in the world that reflects the character of the God who made us and claims us. In the Hebrew scriptures, the rich word chesed is translated loving kindness, steadfast mercy, loyal love. It's the kind of love that does not depend on convenience or sentiment or even reciprocity. It just is. It endures, it remains, it keeps the faith. You see this divine disposition in Exodus 34, where God reveals his character to Moses, describing himself as compassionate, gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. In the book of Ruth, Naomi urges her widowed daughters-in-law, Orpah and Ruth, to return to their mother's homes in Moab rather than accompany her to Judah. She blesses them, asks the Lord to show them chesed, loving kindness, mirroring the kindness they showed her and her deceased sons. These biblical examples, they're important because we often confuse kindness with niceness. Niceness is not a bad thing, but niceness serves to avoid tension, whereas kindness seeks the deeper good. Niceness may preserve social ease, but kindness requires truth, patience, and sacrifice. The scriptural vision does not ask us to be merely agreeable. It asks us to be faithful, merciful, and attentive to the dignity of the other. For Episcopalians, this is familiar terrain, no? Our liturgy repeatedly teaches us that grace is received so that grace may be given. We confess sin, we are forgiven, and we are sent. In that rhythm, kindness becomes an offering, a visible sign that God's mercy is alive among us. To speak gently, to forgive generously, to welcome graciously, these are not small things. They are signs of the kingdom breaking in through us. So kindness, it's not merely an accessory to discipleship. It is one of the ways holiness takes flesh in ordinary life. That is to say, kindness is mercy with a human face. Maybe even waving to us with a bright yellow glove on.